Hello everyone, Andrew here for Managed Tech, and I'm bringing you this week's tech tip on public Wi-Fi. I'll be covering 3 key points in today's topic. What is public Wi-Fi? What are the do's and don'ts on public Wi-Fi? And also some of the security and privacy concerns we have with public Wi-Fi. So picture this, it's a Saturday morning and you're sitting there at your favorite local coffee shop using that free Wi-Fi to check your email, maybe catch up on a few tasks that you missed at work or doing some studying. Some of us are unaware that there are some threats in the background lurking on this public Wi-Fi and while you check your bank accounts and sip your latte. And so a lot of these hotspots, they are so common that, or public Wi-Fis, they're so common that we usually just click and we're there at Starbucks, we just click on Starbucks Wi-Fi, not knowing that anyone in that Starbucks Wi-Fi or even across the street can create a hotspot called Starbucks. Now that is a problem because once you connect to that hotspot, they are able to distribute viruses or malware onto your computer, which can cause serious damage. So let me go ahead and hop right into some of the do's and don'ts on how we can prevent some of this happening. So let's go ahead and start off with the don'ts. We don't want to allow our Wi-Fi to automatically connect to a network. Because like the scenario I gave, someone can create a hotspot and you can automatically connect to that. And really, they could see all your traffic. So this is called a man-in-the-middle attack, and this is very common. Also, you don't want to leave your Wi-Fi or your Bluetooth on. Reason being because there are Bluetooth scanners out there where they can intercept your signal, maybe eavesdrop on your conversations or whatever you might be doing. That could be on a headset. That can even be in your hands-free built-in device in your car. So also, we don't want to, let's try to avoid going to sites that have sensitive information. Because if for some reason you are on a Wi-Fi that someone has access to your information, you don't want to be accessing websites that contain your banking, your financial, your identity, and all those different things. It is possible, it happens all the time. You don't really know when you're on someone else's Wi-Fi or your traffic is being seen. You don't know that. So it is important, like I mentioned in my last video about passwords, it's important that you at least have a strong password. So if you really have to check your bank, check your email, okay, at least use a strong password. And in the future, we'll talk about some identity theft, so go ahead and look forward to that. Also, don't log into a network that isn't password protected. There are many flavors of Wi-Fi, and some of those, a lot of our mobile devices and in our computers, we can connect to these. However, some of these we need to avoid, like the ones that aren't password protected. We need to avoid those type of things. So some of the things that you can do, only visit websites that are HTTPS. So you see in your URL in your web browser that either has the lock symbol in the left-hand corner of the URL or it has HTTPS/. So HTTPS/, that is very good because that means it is a secure site. Now some of them, they're not secure. So really, it's just knowing what information to look at and what not to look at. Also, log out of your accounts when you're not using them. Very important. Use a VPN. VPN is a virtual private network. It basically encrypts all your traffic. So even if they did have access to your traffic, they couldn't read it, they can't see it. I mean, they have to have the encryption key, which only you have. So that is very important. Use a solution like Managed Tech. We have our advanced mobile security to make sure your public Wi-Fi connections are made private. So essentially the problem with public Wi-Fi is there are many key risk factors. However, public Wi-Fi does create a lot of benefits to the businesses. People, it draws a lot of people in, they buy your products, whatever it might be. But remember, there are no security professionals out there checking the network and trying to see if there's any bad guys doing bad things. So it's upon us to make sure we follow these do's and don'ts. Only look at HTTPS websites. Make sure you're using a VPN. Managed Tech has its own mobile security solution. Go ahead and go check that out. If you want more information on this topic, including how you can better protect yourself, go to managedtech.com/techtips. The link will be provided below, and I'll see you all next time.